Hello, and welcome to Sweater Vest in the Morning. Now, this is the first episode of Sweater Vest in the Morning. A lot of you might be familiar with Sweater Vest After Dark. Let me explain how it's different. There is no cursing for me or any foul language that would otherwise be innuendos or whatever for me. The game retains its content with no edit, and we just talk how I normally talk. I put on the cursing and vulgarity as kind of a show. But for my part, at least as a content creator, the cursing and the vulgarity, again, is just part of the show. But for Sweater Vest in the Morning, it's me just being my wholesome self, and we play games. So I actually lost a bet, so we're going to be playing Diablo 2 Resurrected on Sweater Vest on the Morning. Normally this would be on Sweater Vest After Dark, and I love this game, but we'd be playing something more wholesome-y, like Minecraft, or something along the lines of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, or the Mega Man Battle Network series. But this is the first episode, so let's get underway. And we're going to be playing a Necromancer. Also, if you did read the title in the video and the description, you know, this is a cheeky, tongue-in-cheek cheek to the Recv5 channel, specifically Recv5x, who has been playing Diablo 2 with me for many years, and this is just me showing that I can be I can get farther than him with far less effort, because, you know, the Necromancer. So, without further ado, we shall make our character. And I guess this character will be a ladder character. We're going to play on standard rather than hardcore. I have played hardcore before, but the problem is if the character were to die, the series dies right there with it. So we will, but not this series. And classic versus expansion. We're going to do the expansion. So we're going to accept all that, and we're going to name him a name suggested to me by Sandman from the Recv5 channel. See if it allows us to put the name Bob in. It's probably going to tell me the name is taken. Oh, no, you can create that character. Alright. So, without further ado, we're going to start, and there's going to be cutscenes. Now, we're going to watch all the cutscenes, just because, you know, we can. I know I'm probably over 3 minutes-ish in time so far, but I'm fairly confident that we can catch Recv5's level 12. So, let's take a look. We are going to create a public game, but I don't think anyone is... Actually, no, that's a little bit random. We're just going to do private for now.
Good day.
Huh. There was no opening cutscene. That's quite interesting.
Greetings, stranger. I'm not surprised to see your kind here. Many adventurers have traveled this way since the recent troubles began. No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram. Some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again. I don't know if I believe that, but a dark wanderer did travel this route a few weeks ago. He was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the rogue monastery. Maybe it's nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see, shortly after the wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside. Until it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lutke Lane before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If you're still alive then, I'll take you along. You should talk to Akara, too. She seems to be the leader of this camp. Maybe she can tell you more.
Well, I have to say thanks for the exposition dump there, Wareve, but I'm glad to hear it.
The fiery Kasha commands the rogue archers in battle. I've only spoken to her a few times, though. I get the feeling that she doesn't like outsiders very much.
Well, that's a good bit of gossip. Let's go talk to our friendly, thieving little Geed.
Not in town.
A necromancer? I hoped I'd never have to lay my eyes on one of your kind again. The recent troubles in this area have brought out all kinds, I see. Nevertheless, your money's good. A spare weapon, some gold, a small gem is all I want in exchange for the equipment you'll need on whatever quest you might undertake. No, don't be shy. All of my items are guaranteed for life and come with a 2-day warranty.
A 2-day warranty, how can I lose?
Wareve was kind enough to let me travel with his caravan, but don't let him drag you into a search for a new eastern trade route. I'm making a fortune right here. Yeah, from the rogues, of course. You, on the other hand, always get my best prices.
Ooh, okay. Gonna talk to everybody and then we'll do some questing.
Hi there, I'm Charcy, the blacksmith here in camp. It's good to see some strong adventurers around here. Many of our sisters fought bravely against Diablo when he first attacked the town of Tristram. They came back to us true veterans, bearing some really powerful items. Seems like their victory was short-lived though. Most of them are now corrupted by Ondario.
Interestingly enough, I never really have a reason to talk to Charcy. I usually find most of my equipment.
Oh, I like Geed. He's very funny. He has all sorts of interesting stories from the places he's been. I wish I could see the sights he has.
Caverns talk to Kasha? Kasha?
Welcome, Outlander, to our glorious house.
Thank you, Kerrigan.
I know you're here to challenge the evil that's driven us from our ancestral home. But know this. Akara may be our spiritual leader, but I command the rogues in battle. It will take more than just killing a few beasts in the wilderness to earn my trust.
I haven't killed anybody yet, but if you guys ever played StarCraft, she is the original voice of Kerrigan, aka the Queen of Blades. Pretty cool nugget there.
Before our exile, Charcy,
Oh,
our blacksmith,
and
could fashion
the
any
rogue
implement
from
of
Diablo
war.
1.
Here in the camp, she merely makes stew. Her best tools remain within the monastery.
Let's finally talk to the man, the myth, the legend, the lady, Akara.
I am Akara, High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye. I welcome you, traveler, to our camp, but I'm afraid I can offer you but poor shelter within these rickety walls. You see, our ancient sisterhood has fallen under a strange curse. The mighty citadel, from which we have guarded the gates to the east for generations, has been corrupted by the evil demoness Andariel. I still can't believe it. But she turned many of our sister rogues against us and drove us from our ancestral home. Now the last defenders of the sisterhood are either dead or scattered throughout the wilderness. I implore you, stranger, please help us. Find a way to lift this terrible curse, and we will pledge our loyalty to you for all time.
I'd be more than happy to help.
There is a place of great evil in the wilderness.
Ooh, a quest.
Kasha's rogue scouts have informed me that a cave nearby is filled with shadowy creatures and horrors from beyond the grave. I fear that these creatures are massing for an attack against our encampment. If you are sincere about helping us, find the dark labyrinth and destroy the foul beasts. May the Great Eye watch over you.
I remember the first time I ever did this quest, it was close to midnight, and I was going camping. Played it for the first time at Recv5's house.
Though he has only been our guest for a short time, I sense that Recv has faced many harrowing trials. Though he knows, as I do, that a terrible evil has blanketed the land, his only real concern is to reach the eastern trading ports with his caravan.
Okay, let's go get our hands dirty one time. Also, I am going to auto switch the view from this to this when it suits. I'm just showing you guys a little bit of the difference here in the Resurrected. But it'll change with my, you know, mood, I guess. No, you missed. And now I just sit back and relax. That's good. The Fallen can be quite annoying, especially when a shaman resurrects them, but I actually found something out. I used to think that you needed to kill a shaman to stop them from resurrecting the Fallen, but you actually don't need to do that because eventually the Fallen shaman will run out of mana for that specific skill, and then we will do it no more. There we go. Just gonna see if there's a bridge. Oh, no, there's more guys. See, the skeleton can be a little slow to start off, but that's okay. I could just sit here and do nothing, or I could be a little bit more active. There we go. Scroll identify. That's right, Rakanishu. Okay. We'll let him do that, but first we're gonna... Actually, I'll do this first. So, we're gonna need to put this into strength. How I recommend anyone who plays a Summoner Necromancer level up is strength, vitality. You do not need anything else. Trust me. Now we have 2 skeletons. Problem is they only do 1 damage a swing. Experience shrine. This will be useful. Now, typically you'd want to find the Den of Evil right away, but there's no sense wasting like some perfectly good XP. We're not in a rush. Besides, it's right here anyway. Not that I knew that. It just happened to be fortuitous that it was so close. However, the Den of Evil usually comes with like enough XP to level up at lower levels, as well as Akara will give us a free skill point. So typically, some players want to rush there immediately, just for that. But like I said, we're not in a rush. Where are we? Okay. Hell Shrine, we'll take that. Stamina Shrine. That would be useful considering we don't have a lot of stamina, which is that little bar down there. But I know we're not in a rush, but I don't want to lose this XP shrine when the when the monsters in here are so much more powerful, which means more XP. Gotta find all the monsters, because sometimes you'll miss a passage or go one way rather than the other where the map connects, and the monster will escape, and then you have to run around like mad looking for the monster that got away. Gosh darn it, these guys are powerful. There we go. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to go Skeleton Mastery, Raise Skeleton, Damage and Life, and Raise Skeletons gives you more skeletons eventually. I think the most I've ever had was 10, which can only be accomplished with items. And we'll be right back, kids. Just kidding, we're not going anywhere. Haha! But, we are going to put that map back on the screen, because I actually took that off and I didn't mean to. We do need to go right up here, though, in this side passage. See, we would have forgot one. You always gotta make sure. Take that. And right here we can just look at the quest log, just kill all the monsters in the den. Also, as a necromancer, one of the ways that we can stop the fallen shaman from bringing them back is every time we kill one of them, just summon the body so it breaks the body. Like this. See? Now he has two guys he can't summon back even if he wants to because I stole their corpses to make my skeletons. Ooh, it's corpse fire. He's tough. Okay. So using a scroll of identify to figure out what this cap is. Oh, that's not bad. And a magic dagger. It might be useful if we sell it. After we identify it, of course. Now that notice that keeps coming across the screen, that means the Uber bosses are going to be... Oh, there we go. Diablo's invaded Sanctuary. So Uber Diablo is going to be in specific places now to hunt. Never fought him myself. Well, not an unmodded version of him. And that's the end of evil.
Is that enough to earn the rogue's trust?
Hello. I'm surprised you survived that test, Outlander. Go see Akara. She may reward you.
Now, to be fair, something I didn't do, which I should have, is every time you receive a quest, you can talk to someone when you first receive it. You can talk to someone while you're doing it, and someone at the end of it, and they'll always have different dialogue.
Good evening. The only good demon is a dead one, I say. By the way, did you happen to find anything in that cave you'd like to sell?
Not to you, sir. Not to you.
Good evening. You are truly brave and skillful. Akara was worried about you.
Aw, that's sweet of her.
Good evening. That which does not kill you makes you stronger.
True. I leveled up.
You have cleanse the den of evil. You've earned my trust, and may yet restore my faith in humanity. The reward is training in the skill of your choice.
Okay, we'll do... There we go. I just need to check something right quick. Though, it does not always correspond. Like, it'll take quite a few levels to get in between.
My rogue scouts have just reported an abomination in the monastery graveyard. Apparently, Andariel is not content to take only our living. Bloodraven, one of our finest captains in the battle against Diablo at Tristram, was also one of the first to be corrupted by Andariel. Now you'll find her in the monastery graveyard, raising our dead as zombies. We cannot abide this defilement. If you are truly our ally, you will help us destroy her.
Well, that doesn't sound good. Well, kids, I know I probably boasted I could do more than Act 1, but this weekend's made me pretty tired, so we're just going to do a little bit of talking, and then we might end the episode. Whoops, I missed the mark there.
How can one kill what is already dead?
An interesting philosophical question there. I invite you kids at home to try and ponder it as well.
I'm sorry. The undead are bad for trade. I have a strict no-return policy.
I wonder if Heat is implying that he actually sold Bloodraven and the rest of them items.
Bloodraven was the leader of a rogue band that once fought Diablo at Tristram.
I can't do that here.
What do you have to say about Bloodraven, Miss Akara?
Hello. Bloodraven fought valiantly against Diablo in the catacombs beneath Tristram. She was never quite the same afterwards. It is now obvious she brought an evil influence back with her.
Oof, that hurts. Oof, that hurts even more. We'll do this. There we go. Alright. I've been the SweaterVest Gamer. This has been SweaterVest in the Morning. We will continue either later tonight for another short part episode, or we will begin again tomorrow. Anyway, I'm SweaterVest Gamer. Sorry about that. Still tired. I am the SweaterVest Gamer, and it's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you guys. See you soon, and remember, kids, be good. Oh, hold on here. Not used to the new controls. Be good, kids.